Tori Rework is still ongoing. I mean, this is the newest clip we have of the Tori Rework bird, the Tori bird being animated. As you can see, it is currently flapping its wings, and it's, you know, in the works still. I expect it to be coming out. He said it will be coming out the next update, so it'll be update 6. So you can expect the Tori rework for all you Tori users. You can expect your entire rework from along with moves, a whole new model, and as a whole just completely reworks the entire thing. Probably different, you know, damage scalings, complete different moves. Just almost like you got a whole new fruit, you know, basically. I don't like the new look of it, but I mean, it's still okay in my eyes. I wouldn't use Tori personally. If Tori is good, I'd use it, but I'm not the one to use, like, you know what I'm saying, Tori before and probably after this as well. To me, Tori just doesn't seem like a fruit that's worth using, you know. I mean, let's compare it to, it's rather weak. I mean, considering it's such a rare thing to begin with, like it's a 1% chance to get the fruit. Not only that, but you know, the fruit itself was weak before. It was okay. I mean, only in PvP. In PvP, people were different. Like, people said that it was weak in PvP. Some others said that the healing was too much in PvP. That people, you know, that only had to be in healing mode for a little while, and they already were like going from 0 to full. Which I believe the healing makes the fruit kind of OP in PvP. But in terms of like PvE, which I do mainly, I don't know if the fruit is good for PvE, you know, except maybe dungeons, right? I don't know, like bosses and stuff like that. Is Tori good? Tell me guys, because I have never used Tori, so I cannot make like statements on Tori and stuff like that. But you guys have used it, please tell me. But with the new Tori rework, for all you Tori enjoyers and people who might be considering getting Tori, we will probably get a bunch of new moves that will probably change it up. I believe the healing factor will still be a part of it. Maybe they'll make it more canon. They'll make more moves from like the newer Tori, as in the recently, maybe like the Pyre-Apple moves with like the Tori fire tornado stuff that Marco did. Hopefully they add the you know, the newest moves from the, you know, the one arc from One Piece that we're currently at, because those look amazing. But other than that, you know, Tori as a whole is a beautiful fruit, but I'll only use it if it's very, very good. As I personally, I only use fruits that are super good in like dungeons and super good in like just overall like any PvE, because I'm a PvE main. Like I only do PvE ever. I hate PvP, so I never do PvP. And so I would never use a fruit like Tori because it's not as good as, let's say, Magu, Pika, or Mera. You know, Magu, Pika, or Mera, I mainly only use those 3 because I don't want to waste, you know, those fruits, because those fruits are like the best fruits to be using in terms of PvE. You know, they're the best for anything PvE wise, and they're some of the best, you know, I wouldn't say the best, but like they're basically they're used a lot in PvP. So if I wanted to PvP, I just have to enter PvP with my fruit, and I'd probably, you know, it probably will work and be a good build. Will be boring, sure. I'd say Pika is super boring. I'd say Magu is yet very, very boring. Mera, I haven't used it yet, but it's probably also very boring. So yeah, that's why I would say I might check out Tori, because Tori seems fun. I mean, it has multiple modes. It has like the talents mode. It has so many modes that Tori seems fun, but you know, I still don't want to, you know, lose out on, you know, the grinding benefits of, you know, the busted fruits. So do tell me, do you think you will use Tori after this rework if it's very strong? Let's say it becomes the strongest fruit in the game and it's super good in everything. If Tori becomes the strongest dairy fruit in the game after this rework, I will get it, because I only choose stuff based on how strong the dairy fruit is, you know, in terms of PvE. If it becomes a mainly PvP fruit, I'll not use it because I don't do PvP. But if it's super good for PvE, I'll switch, because not only because it's, you know, it's good for PvE, but also because it's one of the fruits that are like interesting. I mean, it has multiple modes. It has a model. You know, you can become a bird that flies. To me, that's cool. You know, and so if they just make it like strong in PvP, I mean, I will 100% choose this every fruit as my main, and I will probably not get off unless like they nerfed it to oblivion, and then I'd probably stop, because as I said, I'm a PvEer. I like to get drops, I like to do dungeons, and so if I don't want to, you know, waste my time doing with weak fruits, you know, that lengthen the time I do that PvE stuff, you know. But that's all I wanted to say. Check out the video my ideas today where I was talking about the third rumbling, which is happening, I don't know, when the merch drops, I guess.